Well, I guess there's arguments, Brent, that you could try to chip away. I don't know where you start chipping on a 2,000-page, law that nobody's read and nobody understands. I mean, the whole thing, as far as I'm concerned, needs to be thrown out, and they need to start over. Look, I don't think any of us would state that, there shouldn't be something available for those who are absolutely indigent, can't work, and can't pay for their own health care. But, in this country, every emergency room in this country must take somebody that has a catastrophic accident or a catastrophic illness. That's just the way the hospitals are set up. They can't refuse anybody, okay? But if we look at the cost of health insurance that is administered by the government, it is going to be catastrophic in the cost. Nobody will be able to afford it. Now, as much as I think that maybe accepting certain pre-existing conditions, that's why we have group health insurance. If your group is big enough, then certain pre-existing conditions are accepted into the policy. But you've got to remember that you have a private company that has a duty as a corporation to its shareholders to be profitable. That's why they exist, and they provide a great product. But that they have to make money in providing that product. That's the great thing about capitalism. There's a reason why we have capitalism and not socialism in this country. It's because it works. But it doesn't work when the government comes in and mandates that you must accept everybody in the world under this policy when it violates the morbidity and mortality tables that an insurance company has to set its premiums by. If it can't have a premium that meets the expenses of the policy, it will go out of business. And I think that that's where Obamacare is taking the insurance industry. I think it wants to make it so that they can't stay in business, so there will be no other option but a public one-payer system option.
People should not be afraid of their governments. Governments should be afraid of their people.
And you're going to make that happen by blowing up a building?
The building is a symbol, as is the act of destroying it. Symbols are given power by people. Alone, a symbol is meaningless, but with enough people, blowing up a building can change the world.
And welcome back to the Global Freedom Report monthly roundtable event with Michael Badnarik, constitutional scholar, Michael Danforth, attorney, and Dr. Eliezer Ben-Joseph. We've been talking about the elections. We've been talking about the health care law, and we're going to continue along that tack. But right now, I want to take a minute or two and find out something about what each of these three people is doing and how you can get involved and find out more about them. Michael Badnarik, I love the title of the book, Good to be King. It says to me you have an understanding of sovereignty. Is that, I haven't seen the book. Is that what the book is?
Oh, absolutely. We have 300 million kings and queens in the United States. We, the people, are the source of all political power. And we need to stand up and start acting like it. We continue to beg the government for permission for this and beg the government for permission for that. And it should be the other way around.
Well, I'm fond of, and you may coin this from me, I'm fond of asking people during my seminars, I say, if you knew with every fiber of your being that you're a king, that you're a queen, that you are royalty, majesty, would you behave any differently when dealing with your public servants?
And the answer they give, when I teach my class, I have my students stand up and I have them spread their feet apart and take a couple deep breaths and actually have them shout, "It's good to be king," several times. And the first time, it usually comes out like a question. Like, it's good to be king? You're not asking. You're supposed to be, shouting it from the rooftops.
Do you travel to give your classes? Do you give them in one place? Are they online? Are they offline? How does it work?
All of those. The classes are online. I did a Constitution class in Houston the Saturday before September 11th, and that is available on the Internet all over the place. 7 one-hour videos.
Well, how do people find out where you're going to be?
They go to my website, constitutionpreservation.org, and look at my calendar or my class registration page. I currently have a class scheduled in Chicago in December. This will be the 6th annual Constitution class in Chicago. And then I have a class scheduled for Atlanta, Georgia. They're having me come down for a huge rally there. And I don't have the details worked out yet, but Sheriff Mack and I are planning to do a joint presentation, the two of us in Las Vegas, end of January. And I don't have anything posted on my website, but if you're interested in listening to Sheriff Richard Mack and Michael Badnarik at the same location, monitor my website, constitutionpreservation.org. That we'll be releasing information very soon.
Excellent. Thank you. That's www.constitutionpreservation.org. Dr. Eliezer Ben-Joseph, you host a show called Natural Solutions Radio. This is on, tell us about it. When is it on?
Yes, it's every Saturday morning, and it's been running for actually over 14 years now. Top-rated show. It streams on the web all over the world. We do actually have all kinds of stuff on the website. It's naturalsolutionsradio.com. Of course, www. We don't have to say those anymore, wwws. But I have 28,000 published articles on health, and if it's on health or vitamins or minerals or exercise or alternative health or yoga or meditation or anything in that genre, it's on my website if it's been published in a reputable journal. We don't quote from the Star, the Globe, or the National Enquirer, even though that's where everybody gets their health information. And so you can go to www.naturalsolutionsradio.com. I have 1,400 hours of free radio interviews that you can go on there also. The other thing is that I kind of got disgusted seeing how the whole supplement industry, everything is just priced out of so many people's range. And so I developed I think it's the top anti-aging supplement in the world. It's called Prime Longevity. And someone can go to www.primelongevity.com, get a free bottle, and try it out. Nobody has any formula like that whatsoever. I mean, you're talking 120 milligrams of CQ10 and pomegranate extract and cinnamon extract and berry extract and resveratrol and vitamin D, all the things you hear about. And then the other thing that I would like to promote is if you're a practitioner out there in alternative health or a doctor, an MD, a DO, and you want to get out of the jurisdiction of the AMA and the FDA, please consider, you have to be invited in, but if you call me or talk to me, contact me, you can go to the Sovereign Medical Order of the Knights of Hope, and that's www.smokh.org, and learn how to get out of the jurisdiction and go and practice natural medicine where it really came from, and that comes from God. We have these rights to be able to exchange information about health care. So that's about me in a nutshell.
And Dr. Eliezer, if people go to naturalsolutionsradio.com, it occurs to me maybe somebody would like to come see you professionally or something or other. Can they contact you from that website?
Yes, there's a contact information. They can contact me, and they can get information. We have people that fly in from all over the world. I have some of the best programs in the world for AIDS and cancer and everything else.
Sorry I'm not a stronger person. Sorry I'm not like my parents. I wish I was, but I'm not. I wish I wasn't afraid all the time, but I am. I know this world is screwed up. Believe me, I know it better than most. Which is why I wanted to ask if there's anything I can do to help make it right.